Hello and welcome to Kindred Spirit Tarot. This is your daily message for all zodiac signs for Monday, the 30th of May 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. If it's your first visit, welcome. If you are returning, then welcome back and thank you. For today's reading, I am using the Tarot of Mystical Moments by Catherine Feltz-Stein. So I hope you had a fabulous weekend, keeping calm and keeping those monkeys at bay. Today is our new moon in Gemini. Again, new moon's the perfect time for new starts, new beginnings, new pursuits, new jobs, careers, hobbies, maybe relationships or friendships, whatever that new means for you. Okay, well, let's start with a daily inspiration from Secret Garden, Enchanting Messages from Quiet Spaces. And here we go. Let's just move those up. What is the message from Spirit for my wonderful friends for Monday, the 30th of May 2022? Thank you. And I love the reverse of these. Reminds me of my mum's garden because she grew a lovely wisteria just like that. Made a nice archway of it as well. Okay, so your inspiration for today is dream. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. Okay, well, that is not a hard thing to do, is it, friends? So let's see what wonderful message Spirit has for us for the start of a brand new week. And here we go. Ooh, wow. Okay, well, just one there, thank you. What is the message? Thank you. Well, there we go. From Spirit for my wonderful friends, gosh, for Monday, the 30th of May 2022. What do my wonderful friends need to know? Oh gosh, oh golly. Okay. One card gone straight on the floor, and that is our card. And there we go. And your cards are the 10 of Pentacles, followed by the Knight of Wands, finishing with Major Arcana number 20, Judgement. Wow, okay. Your first card is the 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles is the element of earth, and 10, reaching that culmination, reaching the ultimate, reaching the peak, endings and beginnings. So I'm going to read this as a complete new start for you, and I love that it's come under this dream card. So let's think about having a cup of tea in the garden. Well, this gentleman is sat in his garden. finding yourself in a good book. Well, he sat on top of a tree that has been felled. And of course, from trees we get paper, and paper is used to make books. So I really feel that having a cup of tea in the garden with a good book, I really feel the word contemplation. I feel that this gentleman here, he's contemplating, contemplating his life. Each ring here representing a year in his life. So this is talking about his growth, personal growth, and this is real. This is talking about your home, your family life. This is domestic harmony, domestic bliss. This is everything in your garden being rosy. All of the flowers here are well, save for this one, but they are open, in full bloom. They actually look like some kind of passion flower. So I feel that this gentleman is trying to reflect to you his life, and how he has achieved this status is the word I am being given. There's a status here. He's got a lovely big mansion where he and his family reside. So the status is the word I am being given. So he is relaying to you how he has achieved his goals, his dreams, his passions, and he has done it by only carrying out any action with heartfelt passion. I am hearing this gentleman. He's down to earth, he's practical, he's kind, he's generous, he understands about being generous. I'm just being shown the Four of Pentacles that we had last week, and of course the danger of the Four of Pentacles by holding on. It can be a limiting and restricting energy. So understanding about being generous if you have more than you need, and this gentleman, when he does have more than he needs, he is really generous with his finances, his resources and his assets. Next we have the fabulous Knight of Wands. It's me and Ruby, the dynamic duo. Okay, Wands, the element of fire, and Knights, all about movement, forward movement, journey. This could be relocating in the physical, maybe moving home, moving address, going on holiday, taking a break, leaving home and going to university, that kind of energy. The Fire of Wands is a real, it's that call to action again I am hearing. This knight is very brave, courageous, adventurous, knows what he wants and knows how to go and get it. Here, I mean, he's jumping through, or she, jumping through rings of fire. Real deep connection there with the trusty steed. And real trust and faith in each other. They've been doing the dance. They've been doing the dance of life, getting to know each other, really doing the bonding and the connecting, and together they are making a formidable team. And this, I really see you moving forward. This ring of fire to me here is representative of the portal, the doorway, the gateway, rite of passage. I'm being given. This is your rite of passage. And I love that it's coming after this 10 of Pentacles. Here you are being very grounded. Of course, remembering the grounding, extremely important. The rooting, the grounding, the anchoring. And yes, this gentleman is very grounded. And here we see the Knight of Wands, all 4 feet off the floor, which is very Ruby-esque. And so I really feel that I'm just being shown the trinket, the Pegasus trinket. So although we can't see your wings here, friends, trust me, you have them. You are aspiring to new heights. This is this heightened sensitivity that I was picking up on last week. And you truly are. This is a rite of passage, and you are absolutely ascending. And I really feel that because this is really representing speed and quickness, and so I really feel that this ascension is happening. It's like a quickening. Okay. And next we have Major Arcana number 20, Judgement. Major Arcana speak of your inner world, your inner knowing, your major inner knowledge. This is also planet Pluto, and you've heard me describe, Pluto also related to Scorpio. You've heard me describe the planet Pluto before. I liken Pluto to a plough. Pluto kind of ploughs through, ploughs through the soil. And really reveals and exposes all of the roots that were really buried down deep. This is you. This is the calling, and this is you following the call. And this judgment, it is really bringing things up. Sometimes we see people being raised from the dead, but I'm really feeling that this is everything that was hidden. Beneath that soil, beneath the veil, all that was hidden and we could not see is now being exposed and brought to the surface. But it is all for you to address. This is more shadow work, but it's shadow play I'm also being given. You being more playful now with this shadow energy, and you understanding that triggers I am hearing. So anything that triggers you, no longer are you instantly reacting, but you are responding more in kind, and releasing. So anything that is coming up and triggering you, I really see that you are releasing it into the light. Wow, wow, wow. You really are making this wonderful positive change for your future, and you are really connecting on a deeper level. And of course, major arcanas are talking about your inner world, your inner knowing, your interior. And this is you really getting comfortable with the interior part of yourself. And wow. And so here, I did say to you that in the physical, you do have wings. It's just that you can't actually physically see them. But wow. Look here, friends, you can on this card. And so on the inside, on the interior, your wings are absolutely shining, showing. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Oh, this is wonderful, friends. And a perfect card for today and the new moon, a new start to the week, a new moon and a new moon in Gemini. So again, I really think that the more of the shadow that you can release into the light, the more space that you are leaving to be filled by the divine with all of the wonderful gifts abundance and prosperity. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Next we will have an energy oracle card by Sandra Ann Taylor. It's like this heightened spiritual awareness is coming from this deeper spiritual awareness. Wow. Woo, okay. And your energy oracle card is... Oh, so we have another number 10 and we have storm warning. Okay. Clouds on the horizon. This card indicates a potential difficulty, either in the external world or within yourself and your emotional life. The difficulty is coming closer, and you may have already heard rumblings of potential problems around you. The caution here is to be conscious yet not fearful. Consider what's going on and look at the situation with calm clarity. Investigate your options, honour yourself and your intentions. Stand up for yourself and take action on your own behalf. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember you have the power and the wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. Your affirmation is, I have the power to overcome any obstacle. No matter what is going on, I can be strong, confident and self-directed. Wow, you do have the power to overcome any obstacle, my wonderful, wonderful friends. You just need to continuously keep checking in with yourself. Am I, in this moment, being my genuine, congruent, authentic self, or do I need to release something into the light? Okay. So really good advice there from the storm warning. Of course, we are always going to be shown contrast. We are always going to be shown options and choices so that we can keep re-evaluating ourselves on our journey. Okay. And, oh sorry friends, this is a card from Oracle of Mystical Moments, also by Catherine Veldstein. And your card is, number 35, A Long Way Home. I always hear Supertramp. I'll take the long way home. Okay. Of course, 3 plus 5 becoming the wonderful number 8. The number of abundance, manifestation, harvest. The number of self-belief. This Knight of Wands has total belief in herself and her trusty steed. Her trusty steed here really representing connection to spirit. And this knight has trust and faith, and is not afraid to take these great leaps forward. Okay, a long way home. Journey, remembrances, experiences and passage. Oh, wow. Look at this little elephant on his journey through the skies. He lives in a huge balloon and has his castle with him. Lights guide the way while he slowly passes over the horizon. How long is his journey, and when will it end? Will he drop anchor again or continue his travels? This card reflects on how we pass through our lives. During our pilgrimage, we collect memories strong enough to fill a castle and light enough to buoy our voyage. Wow, wow, wow. And buoying your voyage whenever you go through any storm, keeping you afloat, knowing that every storm always passes. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a wonderful message, my friends. Well, here we go. The Magic of Unicorns by Diana Cooper, whom I lovingly call my trusty steeds. And let's call on Ruby now, the kind red spirit. Here we go. What is the message from Spirit for my wonderful friends? From Spirit. I'm sorry, we're asking Ruby, aren't we? I'm going to put that back. What is the message from Ruby, the kind red spirit? Thank you, Ruby. Okay. And your card from Ruby, the kind red spirit, is number 1. Your personal unicorn. Bathe in pure love and stay open to cute unicorn magic. And I feel that the one part of the 10 are the two connecting energies here that Ruby is trying to point out, with this domestic harmony and bliss. Bathe in that pure love, milk that energy for all it is worth, Ruby is saying. Okay, so today you get your own personal unicorn. Your unicorn journey starts when you reconnect with your own personal unicorn. At a soul level, you have known this beautiful being for eons, and it is overjoyed to meet you again. Each time you receive this card, you form a closer bond. Your unicorn is the purest of the pure, and when it is near you, magic and miracles can happen. It guides you on your path to enlightenment and ascension, helping you to see your life and the world from a higher and broader perspective. This card is a reminder to invoke your own beloved unicorn. When you do so, it surrounds you in its shimmering diamond white light, purifying you at every level, raising your frequency, and touches your heart with its horn of light to bring you love and joy. It can also give you healing right down to a cellular level, when it pours wisdom and information into your third eye, in the middle of your forehead. It transmutes thought patterns that no longer serve you and help you develop your psychic and spiritual gifts. As you connect more deeply with your unicorn, it enables you to find soul satisfaction. As you read this card, a blessing is coming to you from the unicorn that can light up your life. To connect more deeply to your personal unicorn, Ruby says, find a place where you can be quiet. Close your eyes and breathe pure white light into your aura. Mentally invoke your unicorn. Sense or see a magnificent white horse radiating a horn of spiralling light in front of you. Reach out and stroke it. It bends its head and touches your heart with its horn of light. Feel your heart blazing with love. Now it touches your third eye. Sense the light pouring in. It may have a message for you. Relax, relax and listen. Thank your unicorn for coming to you. And your affirmation is, my unicorn is with me. My unicorn is with me. My unicorn is with me. And so it is. And friends, I really see that this is what you're doing now, but this rite of passage, going through this portal, this doorway into this wonderful new energy, making new patterns of love, joy, peace, calm, tranquility, happiness, delightful, serendipitous moments. Wow. Okay, we have 2 trinkets, one in silver, one in gold. In silver, the colour of the sacred divine feminine. We have our butterfly back again. I'm so glad though we do keep having the butterflies, because I'm not really seeing any out there in my physical reality. But yet again, it is another cold, dark day. So summer, where are you in the UK? Okay, so butterflies, transformation, change, fertility on earth, and also representing messages from loved ones in spirit. It's going on the 10 of Pentacles. This 10 of Pentacles representing your abundance, prosperity, your fertility on earth. And next you have a padlock, but it has a keyhole in it. This lock is keeping you safe, keeping you secure. It's keeping unwanted energies out. You have the key, so only you can unlock the door. It's going on the dynamic duo card. Because as you are going through this rite of passage, my wonderful friend, Spirit wants you to know you are safe, you are secure, and you are only taking with you this fertile, positive, abundant and prosperous new pattern of energy with you, and well and truly leaving storms behind. Wow, no, oh, stormy weather. That's another song just coming to my mind. Okay, my wonderful friends. Well, wow, wow, wow. What a way to start the week. Dream big, I am hearing. Dream big. Keep ascending. Keep aspiring to these new heights. Keep releasing these shadows into the light so that they can be transmuted, transformed. Wow, wow, wow. Well, thank you for all of your likes, your shares. Welcome new subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. You have joined a wonderful family of kindred spirits. Thank you too for your warm, kind, encouraging comments and emails. I really enjoy receiving them, so do keep them coming. And so, my wonderful friends, may favour be with you all, as I wish you a joyful, a peaceful, and a truly blessed day. And until next time, my friends, goodbye.